support, and it's only going to get worse. And then when you rip the Band-Aid off, all of a sudden you're going to have a major issue. Good. And you don't have to spiral in much. It can just be a little bit and a little bit out. Good. But it's the same thing with your half halt. It's not your job to just hold until she make a correction with it. Yeah. Yeah. And she might not be strong enough to leg yield the circle out. That's okay. And if she breaks, then we do it in the trot. Good. Good. Yes. Better already. And then leg yield out. Yeah. Let's sit more on your right side. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. There you go. Because it's not just your leg you're pushing her away from, it's your seat bone too. Yes, yes. And trot. Now leg yield the circle bigger. Right seat bone, right leg on. Push her sideways. Yep, she has to learn that this means yield and not just run. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly, exactly. Yes. See what I mean? Good, exactly. That's the correction that you want to make. And eventually, she's probably not strong enough to leg yield out in the canter. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then we break it down and say, okay, then I need to trot and still leg yield away because you can't compromise your seat that much because you get really, really crooked when you're doing this. Good, good, good. Yep, one more time. Good job. Good job. Yes. And then just spiral in a tiny bit. We don't need much. You can trot if she's running off with you. Yep. Good job. Good half out there. Yes. And now you should have your right shoulder and your right hip back as you're spiraling out. Yeah. Yep. Yes. And now it's that hand down. Yes. There you go. That's okay. Now just continue the leg yield in the trot. You know what I mean? That's where that needs to happen. Good job. Yes. Yes. Good. Give right rein. Yep. Because that solves it. Yes. Make sure that you're not holding her up at all on that right side. You need to be present on that right side, but it can't be constantly holding her up. Good. Good. Take a little walk break. Does that make sense? Faster than this. Good. Because if you can get canter out of this trot, that's for strength building. That's a little too balled up. Not that much. Yep. Good. Approaching the wall, go ahead and pick up canter. And we'll see what we have. A little rounder and a little more settled in the contact. There. There. Good. 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 And then spiral the circle smaller, outside leg, outside rein. Think about your shoulder blades being like little wings on your back that you're going to tuck into your back, like you do your shoulders in. Yes. And then spiral out, lengthen your right leg, sit more on your right seat bone. Yep, right elbow down. Yep, that's really hard for her because she wants to be more in the haunches in this direction, right? Go back to canter. Really think about lowering your right shoulder. Good, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder. Good. Yeah, and then give right rein. Yes. Good. And then, that's good. Spiral down and spiral out. As you spiral out, really think about your right shoulder and your right leg staying long, long, long. Yep, that's almost impossible for her to do it. Just continue it in a trot. So keep leg yielding the circle bigger, but in the trot here. So really bend to the right. Yep. Good. Yep. Just so she can feel that in her hind leg for a second. Yep. Keeping the trot a little less hectic. Yep. Good. Yes. And then back to canter when you're ready. And then we'll try it again in the canter. Fine. Spiral down. Spiral down. Keep your bending aids on as you spiral down. Yes. Good. And then spiral out. Slow everything down. Slow everything down. Yep. Right leg stays on. Push her sideways. Yes. Push her sideways. Yes. Push her sideways. Yes. Push her sideways. And then back to trot. Back to a school trot. Good. And back to walk for a second. How much do you ride without stirrups? Fine. Good. Back to trot. Do that once more. Again, I want the repetitiveness of it. Step left. Lift your left leg. Yep. Open that left hip. There you go. Drop that left hip down. Yes, and canter on your left hip. On your left hip. Yeah, on your left hip. Yes, yes, really good. There you go. There you go. Good. Yeah, there's something weird about, I don't know if it's the saddle or her back, but like really has a twist in the canter that throws you totally off on this like right corner. And then it makes your leg really shove up on the left side. Back to trot. Think about leg yielding her off of your left leg. Drop your left leg down. Open that left hip. Yep. Left knee down. Left heel down. Left hip open. Good. Yep. Turn your torso more to the left. Yeah. And drop her neck a little bit lower again. Back to towards a school trot. She's just a little hectic. Yes. Good job. Good job. Yeah. And then a transitional walk and a little break, and then we'll canter to the right and see what that brings. And just listen a little bit. Okay. In a second. I'm going to spiral the circle down. Good. Outside leg. Elbows staying back and down. So your seat stays back and down. Yes. And just ride like 10 to 12 meter circle right around the ground poles. Yeah. Yeah. Good. And then we're going to... Good, then we're going to spiral the circle bigger, but really make sure that your outside leg stays back as you spiral the circle bigger, because this is where she's going to want to break the trot, because we're increasing the bend in the canter, which is quite hard, and that's going to require her to lift her back more.
No,
Great.
that's not it. It's
Great. When you get to 20 meters, a transition to trot. And right away, try to get a school trot. School trot. Ooh. And give left rein, give right rein. Oops. School trot. Boy, come back here. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Slow, slow, slow. Yes, good. Step into your left stirrup a little bit more. Shoulder blades flat and down. Yes. Yes. Should I walk next to you? Good. Yes. Yes. Canter there. That's okay. Step into your left stirrup. Lengthen your left side. Take time. Take time. Explain it to her. Yep.